All right, welcome to the Alt 1049 Gaslight Sessions. My name is Fletcher. Afternoons on Alt 1049, and this is Lany. Welcome to St. Louis.
What's up, Fletcher?
So good to have you guys here.
Thanks for having us.
The tour just started on the 23rd, right? So we're early in.
Yeah.
You released a song on that day too,
True.
on the 23rd. So tell us about working with Julia Michaels. How did you connect?
So we actually wrote this song in the middle of January in 2018, and I think that, and during that period, maybe a few months before, our manager Rupert was just reaching out to a lot of people that we loved and respected, and I kind of came into 2018 really open-minded about just working with anybody and seeing what would happen. And obviously, Julie is a monster songwriter. And so I had 2 days with her in January, and we wrote 2 songs. Okay was the first one we wrote together, and we shelved that song for a while because we are a band and we were putting out our second album, and it was super important that it was just Lany. But we put out Malibu Nights, and now it's just like we're kind of just having fun with stuff.
We got this song.
Yeah, and we're just having fun, and there really are no rules anymore in music. It's just whatever it feels right and is good for the fan base, and so we're super dialed in with that kind of thing, and we know our people, and so we just thought, let's give them this track. It's fun and it's cool.
Some of the lyrics, I'm gonna be okay, right? I wish I could tell myself that at night. It's kind of heavy.
It's kind of straightforward.
It's straightforward, kind of heavy. Does this relate in any way? Do the worlds connect with Through These Tears in this song at all?
Yeah, of course, because I think I probably wrote that with her maybe a week before I wrote Through These Tears with some other people, and so it definitely was a crazy month and a half, or I think it was actually 45 days or something like that, to be specific and exact, but when we were writing all the songs for Malibu Nights. So.
Congratulations on that album, by the way.
Thank you so much.
One of my favorites of the last year.
Thank you so much.
Through These Tears, we played on Alt 1049.
Yeah,
so good.
thank you for that.
So good.
This is like our 5th radio show ever, man. So
really?
This is like. Yeah. Nobody plays us on the radio, but
that's a terrible thing. We want to change that.
But you guys were first, so go ahead.
Well, we love hearing that.
Yeah.
We've loved playing the track. Can I nerd out just a second about Through These Tears specifically?
Please.
2 minutes into the song, it ascends to another level. Was that part of the original song? Was that something that you got into the studio? I'm so curious about your process and on that song in particular, since the audience knows it.
This actually was one of the most challenging songs for us to figure out in the studio. Certain songs you just know exactly where it's going, but with this one there were a lot of I would say different movements. I know it's a classical piano kind of term, but there's a lot of different movements and sections, and so it was interesting to try to define and decide what was going to be what and how it was going to feel and sound. But even there's a 2-bar break before it goes into the piano. That was at one time a 4-bar break. There's just
it's too much. It's too much. Dial it in.
Yeah, it was just we were trying to figure it out, but yeah, ultimately it came together really, really nicely.
We can't wait to hear that tonight.
Yeah.
The show is at the Pageant, by the way. We're at the Alt 1049 Gaslight Sessions. It's Lany. Thank you guys so much for doing this. Let's talk about the songwriting process a little bit more. And are you melody first, or are there story ideas or things that you're that you hang on to, and then how does a song typically come together, or maybe it's different every time?
I think we're growing and improving, and which is great. We always want to be getting better. With the first album, it was a lot of melody first. But now I'm trying to be a little bit more proactive and always typing things down on my phone. A lot of it is just a one-liner that will shape the entire thesis, or it is the thesis statement of the song. It'll shape the whole idea. So with Malibu Nights, like I said, I was really open-minded to working with other people, which is something we had never done before. And I just felt like it was my artistic responsibility to at least walk in with a song title or something. So I'd walk in and I'd be like, you know what, today we're going to write a song called Through These Tears. today we're going to write a song called Thick and Thin. Today we're going to write a song called I Don't Want to Love You Anymore. This is like the overall idea and feeling behind it. Now let's fill it in with like a bunch of beautiful detail and color and story.
I love that. Was there ever an idea that maybe he brought in, you're like, what?
I don't think so.
It's not, yeah, I don't think so. We always talk, obviously, like, these guys, like, entrust the lyrics to me.
Sure.
Obviously, there's so much more to a song than the lyrics, but, there's times where we have to have conversations like, I don't think that's the right thing to say in that moment, or can you think of, like, a more creative way to say that, or is that a little too, like, whatever. We had those conversations all the time.
This is a massive tour that you're on.
Yeah.
It just got started. Are there things that I always think, like, I lived with my best friend for a long time. We were like, life mates, worked together, lived together.
Been there.
There's those things that annoy the crap out of, out of you. Is there something in particular already that that annoys you about each other?
I'm sure I annoy these guys all the time. Like last night, I was up super late, and I just sometimes don't realize how loud the music is when I'm listening to it on the bus. So I was in the zone, but I got to get better at that. I'm gonna start listening on my headphones. But when we lived together, we were all just like, we wanted to make sure we didn't ever annoy each other.
Sure.
We didn't want that to be our story.
That's a general good life policy to have.
Yeah, let's try to get ahead of it before it happens.
Squash it.
Yeah. So, like, little things like, Les is the best roommate in the whole world.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I love Jake, but Les is so much better. He's the cleanest person in the whole world. Like, even if I put my dish in the sink, Les is gonna clean that dish.
Pretty annoying.
So that's a good example.
What?
And then he's gonna clean it, so you do it anyway.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Les is the best roommate in the whole world, without a doubt.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very excited to have you guys play a few songs for us here. I'm gonna go run away into the sound room. There's the people out there. You guys excited?
There's like this glare on this window, and I wish I could see your faces better. But what's up, everybody?
Well, after you guys play, we'll go out and meet everybody there too. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
And we just woke up, so don't judge us.
The Alt 1049 Gaslight Sessions. This is Lany.
All right. This hurts like hell, but I keep telling myself it's gonna get better, but it's taking forever. I try to go out, but every time I leave the house, something reminds me of what's now behind me. Every day I let go just a little bit more. In the end I'm gonna be alright, but it might take 100 sleepless nights to make the memories of you disappear. But right now I can't see nothing through these tears. I control my thoughts, convincing myself it's your loss. I really mean it, and I'm starting to believe it. Every day I let go just a little bit more. In the end I'm gonna be alright, but it might take 100 sleepless nights to make the memories of you disappear. Well, right now I can't see nothing through these tears. I decide but you're not out of my mind, so it might take somebody else at night to make you feel like you will never hear. Well, right now I can't see nothing through these tears. Yeah.
take 100 sleepless nights to make the memories of you disappear. And now I can't see nothing through these tears. Out of sight, but you're not out of my mind. So it might take somebody else at night to make it feel like you were never here. Well, right now I can't see nothing through these tears. Driving home on an empty highway, I thought about you and I hit the brakes. Well, we had it knew we were so clear. But right now I can't see nothing through these tears.
Thanks. Was that all right? Cool. Do we play another one? All right. This is called I Love You So Bad.
Ain't never felt this way. Can't get enough, so stay with me. It's not like we got big plans. Let's drive around town holding hands. And you need to know you're the only one. Alright, alright. And you need to know that you keep me up all night. All night, yeah. Oh, my heart is so good. I love you, babe, so bad, so bad, yeah, yeah. Oh, my heart is so good. I love you, babe, so bad, so bad. Mad cooling off my clothes. Mad warm when you get close to me. Slow dance these summer nights. Our disco balls, my kitchen light. And you need to know that nobody can take your place. Your place. And you need to know that I'm hella obsessed with your face. Your face, you know. Oh, my heart is so good. I love you, babe, so bad, so bad, oh yeah. Oh, my heart is so good. I love you, babe, so bad, so bad. And you need to know you're the only one. Alright, alright. And you need to know that you keep me up all night, all night. Oh, my heart is so good. I love you, babe, so bad, yeah, so bad. Oh, my heart is so good. I love you, babe, so bad, so bad. Ooh, ooh, so Thanks, everybody.